If you've been with me through this entire season, first, I want to say I am proud of you for wanting better for yourself. Because this was never surface level content. We didn't just talk about clothes. We talked about ownership. We talked about discipline. We talked about alignment internally and externally. I want to close season 1 by bringing everything together, because at this point, the real question is no longer, what should I wear? The real question becomes, what actually changes when a woman truly commits to herself, right? When a woman really decides, like, you really thought about it, you're like, enough is enough. You really decide to take ownership of yourself, meaning your body, your habits, your image. The shift is definitely not loud at first. It's definitely quiet. And it starts in small decisions no one else sees. You start paying attention to what you eat. You start being more, aware of how you move, who you allow in your space. You start to notice what you tolerate. And slowly your standards rise. Not because you're trying to impress anyone, but because clarity, naturally raises your expectation. Alignment is uncomfortable before it becomes peaceful. There is a moment in every woman's growth journey where things feel off. Your old habits don't feel right anymore. Your old clothes don't feel right anymore. Even some environment don't feel right anymore. What's really actually happening is growth. Growth is creating separation. You're outgrowing what once fit you physically, mentally, emotionally. That is not loss. It's elevation. When I went through my own season of, transitioning mentally, physically, spiritually through God's grace and mercy, one of the biggest thing I noticed was how my relationship with my wardrobe changed. I stopped asking myself what's cute, and I started asking myself what reflects the woman I am becoming. That one question alone will refine your entire closet and also your entire lifestyle, because now you're not shopping from emotion, you're shopping from vision, and vision creates discipline. This is also the point where many women realize something very surprising. Confidence was never just about the body. It was about self-trust. When you keep small promises to yourself, whether that's moving your body consistently, being intentional with your wardrobe, being intentional with what you eat and who you will, allow in your space, showing up prepared, honoring your routine, you start trusting yourself more. When self-trust rises, confidence stabilizes. Not the loud, performative confidence, but the kind that is calm, the grounded kind, the kind that walks into a room and doesn't need to announce, I'm here with, just wanting to be seen all the time, the attention seeker, right? I really want to pause here and speak to the woman who may still feel like she's behind. Maybe your body isn't where you want it to be yet. Maybe your wardrobe is still transitioning. Hear me clearly. Progress is not disqualified by process. You don't have to be finished to be intentional. You don't have to be perfect to be in line. You just have to be honest with yourself and also consistent. Okay, let's do this right. One of the biggest mind shift I hope you take from this entire series is this. You're not rebuilding your wardrobe to become worthy. You are rebuilding your wardrobe because you already are worthy, and that is through Christ. Okay. And now your external life is catching up to your internal standards. That is the energy of a woman who is becoming her, not rushing, not forcing, not performing, but becoming her through Christ Jesus. Now that we are closing out this entire series this is actually season 1, the season of rebuilding her framework, I want to be very transparent about where we're going next. Season 1 was the foundation season. We established ownership, transitional dressing, structure wardrobe building, and also style as self-respect. But the next season, which I hope you subscribe, we will go deeper. And if you made it to the end of this entire season, I really do want to take a moment to say thank you. And also, I want you to acknowledge yourself for making it this far. I'm really happy for you because it's hard. It is hard, but God is walking you through. Growth takes humility, alignment takes courage, and also becoming her, the intentional, the disciplined, the grounded version of you takes consistency. But you're already in that motion, sis. You're doing it, and that's what matters. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on the next series, which is season 2 of Rebuilding Her Framework. And as always, if you're interested in my ebook that I have coming up soon, or just booking a one-on-one consultation with me, all that information will be available for you in the description box below. And how do you know whenever I launch my ebook? That's easy, girl. Sign up to my email list, become an AE Insider. When you sign up to my email list, you will receive a free wardrobe checklist. So that's my gift to you for saying thank you so much for your support. Some people pay for that stuff. I'm giving it to you for free. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next series of Building Her Framework Part 2. Yeah. Victoire. Muke tozo mata. Hey. All right. Bye.